Now we are going to emulate a PLC running the S7 protocol by using a Python program named Snap7. First of all, go to your Kali terminal. I have split the terminal here in horizontally just to show you the connection between the client and the server. Alright, so let's start with the sudo command of apt-get update and upgrade. Make it a habit to always start with this command just to make sure that your machine is up to date. Now I will clear the screen and install the Python pip, which is the package installer. You issue the command sudo apt install python 3 or python dash pip. Right, as you realize, all the packages and the updates have been done on my machine. Now we need to use the pip command to install the Snap7. So pip dash install python dash snap7. It's going to take some time if you're doing the installation for the first time. Now, after the installation, you have to start the server. Alright, I'm going to clear the screen again, and now I need to run the Snap7 server. You issue the command python-m snap7.server, and then you pass the argument of port 102. And here you go, the server has just started. Now, on the other side, in the terminal below, we will emulate or simulate a client, like maybe an HMI client, connecting to this PLC. For this purpose, we need to use some Python script. So open your favorite Python editor. I'll just use the default Python editor here. We're gonna write a few commands to import the Snap7 package and try to connect to the server. So first of all, start with the import snap7 command. Now we want to define a variable called the client equals snap7.client.c capital client. Alright, and now we want to connect this client.connect to the address of the PLC. In this case, it's the local host. 0, and then you pass the argument of 102, which is the port number. And notice what will happen on top when I press enter. It says that client has been added. The client requires PDU size of 480 bytes, etc. So basically the client has been connected to the PLC. Let's get the status from here. Client.get underscore connected. And let's see here, it's giving us true. This way, we have emulated a S7 PLC and connected an HMI or a client to it over the S7 protocol. Alright, so now we are going to scan the PLC and try to get some information from the PLC. So first of all, we need to make sure if the protocol, if the S7 protocol is up in there and running on our network. You guess it, we're going to use nmap for this purpose. So nmap, and then we're going to mention the port 102, and then the target host is the local host. And as you can see here, the port 102 is open on the local host, which is great. So now we're going to run a Python script that will fetch some information from this PLC. For this purpose, I've created a file here, Python script, that I will share with the resources of the course. So let's see, where are we now? So it's on the desktop and it's under S7com files. Let's see here, it's called s7scan.py. So run this command python s7scan.py, and here is the information that you will get in return. Let me resize that. As you can see, there is information about the block type, the block number, the language, the flags, the memory size, the version of the PLC, the date of the PLC, obviously it's outdated, and lots of other information on the CPU, the serial number of the PLC, telling you here that this is like a Siemens equipment, etc. So this is actually, we're just getting this information from the simulated S7 PLC. However, in real life scenario, you'll be able to get more information on that. What's also important is the list count of the blocks. So this way, we were able to scan for the S7 protocol on our network, and we were able to run a Python script to fetch many characteristics, to fetch some of the specifications of the Siemens PLC.